The Holy Quran, Surah 5, Al-Ma'idah, the table spread with food, continued. And when they hear what was revealed to the messenger, you see their eyes overflowing with tears, as they recognize the truth in it. They say, "Our Lord, we have believed, so count us among the witnesses." And why should we not believe in Allah and in the truth that has come to us, and hope that our Lord will include us among the righteous people? Allah will reward them for what they say, gardens beneath which rivers flow, where they will stay forever, such is the reward of the righteous. But as for those who disbelieve and deny our signs, these are the inmates of the fire. O you who believe! Do not prohibit the good things Allah has permitted for you, and do not commit aggression. Allah does not love the aggressors. And eat of the lawful and good things Allah has provided for you, and be conscious of Allah, in whom you are believers. Allah does not hold you accountable for your unintended oaths, but He holds you accountable for your binding oaths. The atonement for it is by feeding 10 needy people from the average of what you feed your families, or by clothing them, or by freeing a slave. Anyone who lacks the means shall fast for 3 days, that is the atonement for breaking your oaths when you have sworn them, so keep your oaths. Thus Allah makes clear His revelations to you, that you may be grateful. O you who believe! Intoxicants, gambling, idolatry, and divination are abominations of Satan's doing, avoid them, so that you may prosper. Satan wants to provoke strife and hatred among you through intoxicants and gambling, and to prevent you from the remembrance of Allah and from prayer. Will you not desist? Obey Allah and obey the Messenger, and be cautious. If you turn away, know that the duty of our Messenger is clear communication. Those who believe and do righteous deeds will not be blamed for what they may have eaten, provided they obey and believe, and do good deeds, then maintain piety and faith. Then remain righteous and charitable. Allah loves the charitable. O you who believe! Allah will test you with something of the game your hands and spears obtain, that Allah may know who fears Him at heart. Whoever commits aggression after that will have a painful punishment. O you who believe! Do not kill game while you are in pilgrim sanctity. Whoever of you kills any intentionally, its penalty shall be a domestic animal comparable to what he killed, as determined by 2 honest persons among you, an offering delivered to the Kaaba. Or he may atone by feeding the needy, or its equivalent in fasting, so that he may taste the consequences of his conduct. Allah forgives what is past. But whoever repeats, Allah will take revenge on him. Allah is Almighty, Avenger. Permitted for you is the catch of sea, and its food, as sustenance for you and for travelers, but forbidden for you is the game of land while you are in pilgrim sanctity. And fear Allah, to whom you will be gathered. Allah has appointed the Kaaba, the sacred house, a sanctuary for the people, and the sacred month, and the offerings, and the garlanded. That you may know that Allah knows everything in the heavens and the earth, and that Allah is cognizant of all things. Know that Allah is severe in retribution, and that Allah is forgiving and merciful. The Messenger's sole duty is to convey. Allah knows what you reveal and what you conceal. Say, the bad and the good are not equal, even though the abundance of the bad may impress you, so be conscious of Allah, O you who possess intelligence, that you may succeed. O you who believe! Do not ask about things that would trouble you if disclosed to you, but if you were to ask about them while the Quran is being revealed, they will become obvious to you. Allah forgives that. Allah is forgiving and clement. A people before you asked about them, but then came to reject them. Allah did not institute the superstitions of Bahira, Saiba, Wasila, or of Hami, but those who disbelieve fabricate lies about Allah. Most of them do not understand. And when it is said to them, "Come to what Allah has revealed," and to the Messenger, they say, "Sufficient for us is what we found our forefathers upon." Even if their forefathers knew nothing, and were not guided? O you who believe! You are responsible for your own souls. He who has strayed cannot harm you if you are guided to Allah as you return, all of you, and He will inform you of what you used to do. O you who believe! When death approaches one of you, let two reliable persons from among you act as witnesses to the making of a bequest, or two persons from another people. If you are traveling in the land and the event of death approaches you, engage them after the prayer. If you have doubts, let them swear by Allah, "We will not sell our testimony for any price, even if he was a near relative, and we will not conceal Allah's testimony, for then we would be sinners." If it is discovered that they are guilty of perjury, let two others take their place, two from among those responsible for the claim, and have them swear by Allah. Our testimony is more truthful than their testimony, and we will not be biased, for then we would be wrongdoers. That makes it more likely that they will give true testimony, fearing that their oaths might be contradicted by subsequent oaths, so fear Allah and listen. Allah does not guide the disobedient people. On the day when Allah will gather the messengers, then say, "What response were you given?" They will say, "We have no knowledge, it is you who are the knower of the unseen."